Before we continue, it would be a good idea to click the subscribe button so you don't miss the latest and most popular Chelsea news, because we will always update it for you. Cole Palmer spends his free time healing at sea with a mysterious girl. Palmer does not currently have a match schedule. He previously fulfilled his duties with the England national team at Euro 2024. He also got extra holiday. This means that he has not yet joined the Chelsea squad, which has gathered to undergo pre-season training ahead of the 2024-2025 Premier League competition. Palmer, of course, used this opportunity for healing. He unwinds after previously playing with Chelsea and England. Cole Palmer chooses to spend his time enjoying the beauty of the sea. He was healing on a beach in Ibiza, Spain. But Palmer is not alone in enjoying the beauty of the Mediterranean Sea. According to The Sun's report, he was accompanied by a mysterious blonde girl. The two of them seem to be spending time together on a long board. They also swim together. After enjoying the Mediterranean Sea, the two of them dried themselves off on a luxury boat. After healing, Palmer will prepare to join the Chelsea squad. Chelsea have reportedly joined a number of clubs from across Europe in the race to sign Celtic star Matt O'Reilly. The Denmark international enjoyed a very positive 2.5-year spell with the Premier League champions after joining the Hoops from MK Dons in a £1 million deal during the January 2022 transfer window. As well as scoring 27 goals and providing 34 assists in 121 appearances, O'Reilly has been a Premier League champion 3 times, lifted the Scottish Cup twice, and was part of the Celtic side that won the League Cup. His performances have attracted attention from a number of clubs, and Atletico Madrid previously unsuccessfully submitted a loan bid for O'Reilly earlier this summer. Additionally, Atalanta have also been linked with O'Reilly, but the majority of interest comes from the English Premier League after the likes of Newcastle United, Brighton and Hove Albion, and Crystal Palace are all said to have seen the midfielder in action. The Scottish Sun has now revealed that Chelsea have joined O'Reilly's growing list of admirers after the Danish star scored against the Blues in a pre-season friendly in the United States last week. Enzo Maresca is said to see the midfielder as a possible replacement for England international Conor Gallagher, who is set to leave amid interest from Atletico Madrid and Aston Villa. William Gallas talks about the chances of his former team Chelsea finishing in the top 4 for the 2024-2025 season. According to him, the Blues still can't do it. Gallas is pessimistic that Chelsea can finish in the Champions League zone next season. Therefore, he demanded that the Blues improve their performance. Gallas believes the Blues can only occupy 5th or 6th position in the Premier League next season. Gallas said to Genting Casino, "Chelsea have to improve from last season, but from what I see they will probably end up in 5th or 6th position." Gallas is worried about the decline in performance that Chelsea has shown recently. According to him, clubs like Chelsea should compete for the championship and not aim for the top 4. Big, he continued. For a club like Chelsea, it is unacceptable. Chelsea have been playing to win the Premier League for so long. Fighting for the top 4 shows that there is a big problem. They need trophies, and not just trying to qualify to play for trophies. That's why I'm worried about Chelsea, and not just me. All the former Chelsea players feel the same way. Before we continue, it would be a good idea to click the subscribe button so you don't miss the latest and most popular Chelsea news, because we will always update it for you. Chelsea have been told they should try and sign Barcelona star Ronaldo Araujo in this summer's transfer window. Araujo suffered an injury last month that is expected to rule him out for the start of the season, causing Barcelona to consider not including him in their squad for the first half of the season. And according to Sport, this has angered Araujo, and the player is now open to leaving the club this summer. Barcelona remain firm on Araujo's availability and will not consider selling the 25-year-old unless they receive a transfer fee above €100 million. Reporter Iomi Stanley said, "Maresca will want players who are proven to be at the top of the game, and he will need support from the board if he is to get players who he feels can take the club forward in the coming season. Araujo would definitely be a great signing for the club, and it would improve the Blues' backline. Chelsea would have to pay £80 million for the defender." They wasted millions of dollars on a talented player. Araujo is proven he is quality. He is a leader who can replace Thiago Silva. Chelsea transfer news summary. Victor Osimhen and Conor Gallagher. 1. Victor Osimhen. Chelsea are still in talks to sign Victor Osimhen this summer, according to Football Insider. The Nigerian striker is a target this summer, despite having signed a new contract with Napoli last year. The Blues are looking for a new striker this summer, and the Nigerian is their main target. However, Napoli are protected by a €130 million release clause in the player's contract, which none of his suitors are willing to do. Chelsea want to include Romelu Lukaku in their proposals to sweeten the deal. The Belgian is wanted by Antonio Conte, which could benefit Chelsea. However, it won't be an easy swap, with Lukaku currently valued at around €30 million. The Blues may still have to offer a sizable fee, along with the 31-year-old, to convince Napoli. 2. Conor Gallagher. Chelsea are desperate to find a solution to Conor Gallagher's situation before the end of the summer. According to renowned journalist Fabrizio Romano, the Englishman has entered the final year of his contract at Stamford Bridge and is reluctant to sign a new contract. The Blues want the player to stay, but are willing to sell him due to his contract situation. They have reached a €40 million deal with Atletico Madrid, who want to bring the 24-year-old to Spain. However, Gallagher has not yet made a decision regarding his move. In his column for Caught Offside, Romano added that Los Rojiblancos held positive talks with the player on Saturday. Romano said, Atletico Madrid want answers from Conor Gallagher this weekend after their €40 million proposal was accepted by Chelsea. The Premier League club does not want to lose another big player on a free transfer, as previously happened to Antonio Rudiger. The Blues want Gallagher to join Atletico this summer, but it all depends on the player, with positive talks set to take place on Saturday. Gallagher has been offered a new contract 3 times, but he decided not to sign a new contract at Stamford Bridge. The midfielder has his own reasons for this, and only he knows what he wants for his future, which we will find out soon. Chelsea once found a solution for Gallagher, and their priority is to get it done this month, with all parties confident that will happen. They are determined not to lose the England international for nothing in the year his contract expires. Marc Guiu says he is ready for the Premier League. Amid speculation he will be loaned out next season. The Spaniard joined the Blues from Barcelona for £5 million earlier this summer, and he caught the eye with his performances in pre-season. However, there are those who claim that he could be loaned out, considering that the Blues plan to sign a great striker before the transfer deadline. When asked about it, he told the Daily Mail, "I still don't know if I'll go out on loan, but I think I'm ready for the Premier League. It was a tough decision to leave Barca, but I always wanted to play in the Premier League. I hope to stay. I'm working hard for that." Christopher Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson are the main attackers at the moment, but the hierarchy is eyeing other sharpshooters. Guiu does not feature in manager Enzo Maresca's plans, and he could be loaned out as soon as the club gets a new centre forward. Before we continue, it would be a good idea to click the subscribe button so you don't miss the latest and most popular Chelsea news, because we will always update it for you. Thiago Motta has told Chelsea target Federico Chiesa that he is free to leave Juventus this summer. The club has suffered greatly on the wings this season, as Raheem Sterling has been less than impressive and doesn't look at all like the player who could score 20 goals a season when he was at Manchester City. Motta confirmed at the weekend that the 26-year-old does not fit into his plans and is free to leave the club this summer. Speaking to reporters after a pre-season friendly, the manager said, "Chiesa and all the other players who were not called up for today's game are not part of the project. We have explained to them they must immediately find a new solution and a new club. The decision has been made." According to Fichajes, Chelsea is very interested in recruiting Joan Martinez from Real Madrid this summer. However, it will be difficult for the English giants to convince the Spanish champions to part with their hot asset. Joan Martinez is one of the most talented young players in Spain. Initially, he was part of the Levante Academy, but then decided to join the Real Madrid Academy to develop his game further. He currently represents their U19 team. Martinez's impressive performances at youth level have attracted the attention of a number of big European clubs. He was also recently included in Los Blancos' pre-season squad. Chelsea have been eyeing young talent since their new owner took office. They have invested heavily in the hope of making a profit later. While they are also working on other deals, they are also targeting Joan Martinez. Martinez is a profitable choice considering his quality and appearance. He has what it takes to turn into an elite defender in the years to come.